Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Kat. On this channel, we do all things spooky, we throw in some nostalgia, we do Halloween all year long. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, please consider hitting the subscribe button and hanging out with us. So today is a very exciting day. We're gonna go to look for Halloween decorations at Marshall's and HomeGoods. I'm like so excited. I forgot how to speak. I honestly wait all year long for like the HomeGoods stuff to come out and the Marshalls and like the TJ Maxx stuff to come out. So this is a big thing. This is a big day. Also, shout out to Robin from Robin After School and Jess from Pumpkin and Gray for turning me on to this s'mores cold brew from Dunkin', which I didn't know I would adore, and it is intensely amazing. So if you're in like I feel like it's good for spooky summerween. Like it's the vibe. It's the s'mores vibe and in a cup, and it's everything. It's everything. If you're a s'mores ghoul, try this. It's like a marshmallow cold foam on top. Delicious. So we have a few places to go today. We're going to be doing Cracker Barrel, we're going to do Marshall's, HomeGoods, maybe Walmart if they have anything. I've seen some stuff on some spooky forums that they are releasing like baby Halloween stuff already. I also wanted to show you the official change of my purse has gone to my Betsy Johnson purse that I actually got last year. And before we get the new ones from Bath & Body Works this year, which there are a lot of cute ones, I put my little rhinestone ghosty antibacterial holder on. So we have a very spooky summerween Halloween decor hunting vibe. So I'm trying to show you it hanging if I can. Oh, I'm struggling. All right, let's go in. Okay, let's see what they have. So when I first walked in, I saw these really cute little painted pumpkins with ghosts on them and like a broom, parking your broom thing space. And then this really cute wooden decor. It was like a little spider. And then they had a version of it that was like a ghosty. And then I do believe they had these last year, the like golden beetles and bugs. And then there are these spooky Halloween signs. And then the light up, I think these are Martha Stewart, light up bat trees with like the orange glowing lights. These were really cool, like wicker spiders that I've never seen before. They were pretty big. And then this wooden light up ghosty sign with these really cool lanterns. And then there was a little bit in this aisle, not too much yet, but there was a little bit coming out. And there's like the Mickey cookie jar that went viral last year. This little sitting skeleton, he has like a flat bottom. So he just sits there and he's kind of like the Pottery Barn guy. I think I missed the price there, but he wasn't too expensive. And like lanterns and of course the silver goblet candy jars that they usually have. And then there were lots of blankets out already. The pink candy corn with black background, it's $25, and those are by Rachel Zoe. And then they had the ghost version in black and white, and that's $25. And they had a few of those, so I'm hoping they won't sell it too fast. The skull with crossbones, there was a few of those, and then some black and white stars, and then the colorful ghosties, which would be so cute in my niece's room. I was thinking I was at $25, and then really fuzzy, and more of the black skull ones, and then the pink and white ghosts, Rachel Zoe blankets, and then these ones went viral last year too with the multicolored ghosts. And the little pink ghosties and pink pumpkin, he was 20, really fuzzy. And then this pink kitty pillow, and there was like a spiky, this one was the cutest one, I think, to me. It had a little ghost with like a rhinestone or sequin pumpkin, holding a sequin pumpkin for $20. And then there was a bunch of Harry Potter stuff they just brought out. Harry Potter mugs. This was a Ray Dunn mug there. I can't remember the price on it. And then they had a few placemats. There were these that's Tahari, I think. Skeletons dancing, the little ghosty saying boo in circle. I think that was a set of 4 by Tahari Home. And this was my favorite one. They look like kind of like a sketched haunted house placemats. That was a set of 4 as well. And I wanted to show you the price. There was $13 for those. And then I saw a few more I wanted to get. There were these ghosty with checkered background, trick-or-treaters, and like a sugar skull. set. And then there was a few towels out, but you know they're going to put out tons more. There were these cute little boo ones. They're simple. And then there was this little owl one, which I've never seen before, with like a little cauldron. And then I wanted to show you my little Halloween decor hunting OOTD. And my dress is by Hot Topic, and the belt is from Shein, the cute little moons and stars. Of course, wanted to show you my little rhinestone ghosty. Okay, back in the car now, and I did grab a few things. Did you see how much was already out? So exciting. I actually have seen other people's HomeGoods have more than that, and that was, I think they're obviously putting out tons more, so we'll be back probably every other day, honestly, until like October. So we gotta know. We gotta be in the know, and we will be. Now I want to go over to Marshall's. I am going to do a little haul of the things I get today, and the stuff like Cracker Barrel, and the stuff I can, if I find other things, a few places, and I'll do a haul probably in my next week's video. So subscribe if you have yet too, and let's go over to Marshall's. Okay, I see some here. I'm just gonna put my drink down. Oh, something's broken right there. This cauldron. Ooh, I love that. Martha Stewart. Some Jack stuff. Little, what is that? 20. What's this? I love Martha Stewart's designs, I swear. Oh, it's so pretty. I remember seeing this last year. 30, like 3 cauldrons you can do like for a party. And there's a little Sally here. Oh, the skull pillow. I think that sold out pretty quickly. That was 20. That is 20. And was last year. And then the spider pillow. Oh, he's so cozy and fuzzy. Love that. And then this guy. Okay. And then these boxes, like storage boxes. Down here, 15. Okay. Oh, this little witch tails one. So cute. How much is he? 13. Pretty pumpkin, like fuzzy pumpkin. Oh, it's like a cat. It's got kitty ears. That one's 13. So rest in peace. A little candy corn. Oh, by the way. And then I missed this little cauldron with the witches in it. Swingers and Sisters, 25. Hocus Pocus and Max. Stuffy over here, and Oogie Boogie. Okay, it's very, very hot in this car, so I have to have the air conditioning on. I apologize if it's a little static in the background. Not as much in Marshall's. I obviously am expecting this to get much more intense as the days go on and the weeks go on. But right now, just a few things in mind. I think now we'll head over to Dollar Tree and Walmart and Cracker Barrel. Okay, let's go. Okay, I see some quarters. They're 15 here for the candy sweatshirt. That's really, really cute. Like a little spider web pant set. This is for smaller kids. Little kitty dress. This one's 13. Mom's little boo. Little ghosties on the leggings. And then a sweatshirt set, like skeletons. So cute. This little My First Halloween is 10. I missed this too, this one. There's a cute little candy on it. I love that set. This little pumpkin one, so cute. How much is this? This one's 9. Yep, we're gonna be grabbing that. That's adorable. I missed this one. I came back. Glad I came back to check. This one is 9. Oh, ghosties. Oh my god. Oh, that's they have a unicorn. Oh, candy corn print. Oh, for the girlies. Oh, so cute. Okay. I found the Spooky Town. Yay! They have so. Oh my god, look at this little cinema. Oh my god, so cute. I love these little. Oh my god. I'm going to do a little voiceover here because the music was blasting, but they had the Fright Night Cinema, Spooky Town out, and then this really cool little like Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein popcorn going to the movies. I love that little figurine. And then there are these really cool like eyeball details on this house. I thought that was really, really cool with the spooky tree out front, little ghosties and like the doorway, and such amazing details. And then the Smoke and Mirrors Magic Shop one house that has like all the tricks and magic on the outside. And then this is my favorite one, hands down. I love anything with like a spooky ride that they do. So like those little cars come down. This one wasn't on, unfortunately. And then this graveyard was really cool. So many little details, all the stones. And then they had these blow molds out, the little doggy trick-or-treater, the ghosty, and the cat trick-or-treater. And I think they had different colors. That was what makes them kind of different. Like they could be red. Yeah, the ghost is red, and then I think the other ones just glow normal colors from the inside. And they are all plug-ins, and they are indoor outdoor. They also had these small little ones, like the regular, this one changes colors too. I think the ghost changes different colors. And then they had these really cool spider neon lights that could be in like the window or really put anywhere. And these little bats were really awesome too, glowing purple and pink. And then this was my favorite, the spooky jack-o'-lantern lights. I think these ones are like the small ones that line your, like you can line your driveway or your walkway in your house. And they had little ghosties version of it, and they like light up and kind of like strobe. And then this is just like a regular white light on the inside. And then below it, they have like more of an idea of what they actually look like. These are my favorites too. The light up jack-o'-lantern blow molds with like the kind of like melty face and the cat. Let's see what Crocodile has for us today. Wow. They had a full display out for Halloween already at Cracker Barrel. This little barrel, I think it's like a skeleton, like pops out. He wasn't working though. And they had tons and tons of these Wraith and the Spooky Witch in mini like little ornaments. They were only $4 each, and they had a bunch of them actually in stock this time because I remember them selling out. This is probably my favorite piece that I saw. The little spooky tree, he's $50, and he's got the green glitter on the inside. Loved that. And then there's a bunch of little pieces here. I have this little guy, like I want to say like a Reaper guy, Grim Reaper, yep. And he's about like waist high. And then these really cute little ghosty plates holding their little trick-or-treat pails. They were pretty reasonably priced. And then this awesome green glitter hand soap that was really pretty in like a beaker kind of bottle. And then a little hand holding a green candle. And they come apart, and you could put any candle in there really. And I thought that was kind of cool and kind of like Bath and Body Works. These actually were broken. I did not do that. That was just, I found it like that. But somebody, I guess, broke this cute the little Frankie and Bride of Frankie salt and pepper shakers. Then they had the Dracula one, the vampire one in the back. And then this also seemed like a Bath and Body Works candle holder. That was $40, and it does the same thing. It lights up kind of like this, like the, I want to say water globe, or kind of with glitter on the inside and little witches in this one, and this TV. And then there was a stacked jack-o'-lantern for $27. You get 4 mugs in the stack. And then these cool cups and the little kitty. These cups were like, ooh, people, with like a black cat. I thought that was cute. And like water mug, I think it's $17. Yep, $17. And they had a few of those in stock. And then these are actually little salt and pepper shakers, like a cat mummy. And they had a few different kinds, like candy corn. Then there was this little witch mug, water mug for $17. And this little cauldron, like bubbling with skeletons and eyeballs in there. I thought that was really cute. And then these poison apple candles. There weren't many options, just like that scent, but it did smell really, really good. And then the classic wraith that I did end up grabbing, but he was in white that I got last year. He's 60. He was 60 last year, and this year they have him in black. And then they have this really cool carriage, and it's also like a water globe with glitter on the inside, $70, and the skeletons, like lovers in the inside. And then this $40 Halloween or haunted house that they seem to have every year. And then this mug was very like heavy duty, and it was only $8, but it was very thick and like had weight to it. A skull mug. And then this guy is like motion activated, so whenever you walked by, it would turn on. It was just a little bell being rang by a skeleton finger. And then those bowls were so cool, like a bunch of skulls and bones making the bowl. And there's the witch that tends to be kind of sold out everywhere last year. This year I was able to see one in person, and I think she is. I want to say 70. I can't really read it from where I am. And then there's this really cool skull marble cutting board, and this was probably my favorite one I found. This blow mold for $40. Oh my god, it's so stiflingly hot. I think it's like 90 with humidity. Anyway, we found really cute things in Walmart for baby. Very exciting. I may or may not have grabbed a few, and that will be in my haul. I did find a few things today. We're just beginning. So we have a lot more places to hunt at. Obviously, Walmart has its own stuff. I think they're going to be like much later on. I think they're one of the last stores to actually put Halloween out. I'm pretty sure it's like late September or maybe early October. And then obviously Target, like all these other stores, like Michael's has to put out the actual spooky line for this season. That's going to be, I'm sure there's like a bunch of them coming out. So we have a lot to hunt for, and I'm very excited. I have a big bag, my Trader Joe's bag filled with stuff I got. Oh my God. If you made it to the end of this video, can you leave me a little ghosty emoji down in the comments? Let me know you finished it. Let me know if you saw anything you were going to go hunting for, if you had anything that you were like keeping your eye on and keeping an eye out for. Yeah, Martha Stewart I think is going to have me in a chokehold. I feel like this year, everything that she's been putting out, like even summer stuff, like I've seen the most adorable little candles that she puts out, and I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble for Halloween stuff she's putting out, because I don't know what it is. She just gets it. She gets like this, like, it's like classy, like sophisticated spookiness. Like she understands that little je ne sais quoi. Oh my God, there's wasps. Let's close it. Yes, so much more fun things to look forward to, and thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video, for watching to this point. I appreciate you so much. It's after July 4th, so the stores will be rolling it all out, and I'm there. Anyways, thank you again for watching. Subscribe if you have not, and I will see you in the next video.